What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Handmade and Beyond podcast. I'm your host, LL, leader of the handmadeandbeyond.com website and community. I'm a self-employed entrepreneur, an Etsy expert, and business coach who's figured out how to make my entire living with my handmade business. Each week, I'll dive into strategies and success tips to help you with your handmade business, with Etsy, and everything in between. Let's dive in. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Handmade and Beyond podcast. Glad to be back with you guys. Thanks for spending your time with me, your drive with me, wherever you're listening, maybe your workout with me. But yeah, I'm glad to be back with you guys again as usual. I got another good topic for you guys today to help you with your Etsy business, with your business as a whole, hopefully. Because a lot of the stuff that I talk about is specific to Etsy, but really it's strategies that if you're running an e-commerce business as a whole, you can apply those strategies as well. And that's really what I'm going for, because I want to help you build a solid business foundation along with a solid Etsy business as well. But if you ever someday move outside of Etsy, you can still have a solid business with solid strategies to work from. So today's episode, I want to talk about 5 tips to increase repeat buyers. So this is like the battle of fives, right? I keep doing these the five tip episodes, but I love putting things in groups of 5. It's just so much easier to digest and think about. So that's what I'm going with. But anyways, when you guys have repeat buyers, it shows up. If you look at the orders tab in Etsy, it shows up as a little gold star. And I don't know if you know that or not, and it'll show as a repeat buyer. And that's really cool because I love repeat buyers because those are fans of your business, right? They made a conscious decision to come back and buy from you again, to spend their hard-earned dollars on your shop, on your listings again. And that's really cool, right? We'd like to see repeat buyers. And the more fans you can build, the more repeat buyers you can build, the more your business is going to grow. That's really what you want. And that's how restaurants thrive, is on the repeat customer. If restaurant only has people coming in one time and that's it, they're going to fail. Where restaurants succeed is they wow people so much that people come in every month, every week, and they come back and they're consistent repeat buyers. That is really, at the end of the day, why the best restaurants, the longest standing restaurants, are in business and have stayed in business, because they've mastered that. They've mastered the repeat buyer. So that's really what I want to talk about today, and how you can apply that to your Etsy business and get more repeat buyers. So the first thing is amazing customer service. All right, you want to wow them every chance you get with amazing customer service. What does that mean? Well, that means super fast responses if they have questions before they order, or even after they order. You can even decide to check back with them after the item has been delivered, which is cool. It's a little bit harder to scale that, but when you're early on in your journey, that can be a game changer as far as getting more reviews and just checking back with the customer, making sure that they're satisfied. And then if they're satisfied, ask them to leave a review. If any of you guys have Allura, you guys know that I'm a huge fan of Allura, which is the keyword SEO tool. There's a lot of other tools in there, but they actually have a pretty new follow-up tool, which makes this even easier. It's basically a CRM that allows you to manage which customers you've messaged. It has pre-populated templates in there. It'll copy you over to Etsy. So you can message all the people, 10 days out, 15 days out, whenever your estimated delivery time was, and ask them make sure that they're satisfied, and then ask them to leave a review. I know myself personally, and people that have used this tool have gotten so many more reviews back. And if you have a new shop, getting more 5-star reviews will help you with SEO, and it'll help you continue to grow. So this is a pretty cool tool to use if you haven't used it. You can obviously do it manually, which is a little bit more harder to manage, but it is possible to do. I'll drop a link in the show notes for you guys too, if you don't already have it, to check it out. They do have a free trial. The next tip to increase repeat buyers is, of course, having a well-made product that is aligned with the expectations presented in your pictures, your descriptions, So you want to make sure to showcase that detail in your descriptions, in your pictures, but also when they get the product, make sure it is what they expect. Make sure it exceeds their expectations. You're making it's well made, it's well put together, you're using high quality materials. It's exactly aligned with their expectations, and maybe even better when they get it in person. That's the best way to get repeat buyers, is if you wow them when they get it. They're going to want to come back and get something else from you. So make sure you're putting a lot of emphasis on that, on the quality of the product that you're making and shipping out to people. The next thing that you guys can do to get more repeat buyers is to start an email list. So you can start an email list and send out newsletters, send out new products, new offers, sales, promotions, updates, whatever you guys want to do. So it's always good to set up a following of people that love what you're doing and want to see more, want to know more about your business, and want to stay in touch, want to hear about the new promotions, want to hear about the new products, all that good stuff. So you can start that with Etsy. There's a company called Aweber. They integrate with Etsy, which makes it really easy. I've used Aweber for years. Their customer support is amazing. Really good company. Pretty easy to integrate with your Etsy shop. And you can start collecting those emails and then reaching out to those people from time to time just to keep them updated, so they are in tune with what you're doing and they'll come back. Because a lot of times, out of sight, out of mind. So you're keeping your shop and your stuff in their mind from time to time. Obviously, you're not going to spam them, but you set up a schedule where you can email them from every once in a while. Set up that schedule so you can keep them in touch. But there's a link below. I'll include that link as well if you guys want to start that. Always a good thing. Any big business has an email list, so it's something that you guys can start as well with Etsy. The next thing is running routine sales and promotions. People love sales. That's why everyone does them. People love promotions. You see them all the time, nonstop from all the big box stores. So you want to figure out a sales and promotion schedule and run them, especially for the big sales events, Labor Day, Memorial Day, holidays. Set up that calendar. Make your chances of getting just more sales, but repeat sales as well. So if you are a member of the Handmade and Beyond community, I do have sales and marketing promotional calendars in there that you can download. So it's a no-brainer. You can just follow those strategies and implement them in your shop. Otherwise, you just have to sit down and figure out your own sales and promotional calendar. That'll work best for you and your shop and your margins, of course. All right, on to number 5. This one is new products, right? So you want to continually work on releasing new stuff. People love new stuff. If someone is a huge fan, they already have everything that you've made. They're going to not buy again until you make something new. So have a schedule for where you're releasing new stuff, whether it's a new product line, maybe it's something seasonal, and whatnot. Just make sure you're releasing some new stuff to give especially your big fans more selections, more opportunities to come back and buy from you again, get the new thing, the most updated thing. There's a reason why Apple releases a new phone every year, because people will come and buy it every year just because it's a new phone. It may not be much different. It may just have a couple more pixels in their camera, but people will buy it year after year after year. So people like new stuff. They like the latest and greatest. So not to mention, adding new stuff to your shop is always good because you can test the waters with new, keywords, SEO, new products that may be super popular. You just don't know till you give it a shot. And you want to continually grow your business organically, and that's the best way to grow organically as well, is to release new stuff to see what people like, what people don't like. It'll just give you a lot more information to work with. So have that schedule aligned and continue to work on some new stuff so that you get more repeat buyers, but more buyers in general. But that's it, guys. Those are the 5 tips to increase repeat buyers. So think about your business. Think how you guys can do that. I want to make sure that you are getting those repeat buyers because they are very important. If you can grow that, your business will definitely grow as well. It'll take time, just like everything, but if you're slowly but surely working at it, You'll work on those repeat buyers. You'll work on getting more customers in general. If you guys need more help, strategies, tips, motivation, support, the Handmade and Beyond community is for you. There's a link below. You guys can get in there and snag a 30-day free trial. I have no problem giving it to you for free to test drive everything out. I know you'll love it. Lots of strategies in there. My most successful members have been with me for a while because they understand that Etsy is a journey. It takes time to grow the business. It takes time to implement these strategies, test them, monitor them, and then evaluate and then re-implement the new strategies. It just really takes time to be able to do that. It's not an overnight thing, unfortunately, but if it's one of those things that you're committed to and you're consistent with, you can grow your business. And I'd love to give you the help, support, and strategies to be able to do that. We have a help forum. We have live monthly coaching calls. There's over 50 courses in the Etsy Success Roadmap with all the strategies and tactics I've used to grow my business over the years. So I'd love to give you that information. You can get full access, like I said, for 30 days free to give it a test drive, give it a whirl. I know you'll love it. I would love to see you guys in there. I'd love to see you introduce yourself in the help forum. I'd love to look at your shop, take a look, give you feedback, give you critiques, and give you guys the help that you need to grow your business. But outside of that, I'll be back with you next week with another awesome episode. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, happy selling. Have an awesome rest of your day.